Hello, everyone. Welcome to your recovery workout for today. We're going to continue working on mobility, so active stretching and strengthening at the same time. So we're going to try to get through the natural range of motion for our joints today. So remember, you don't want to work through pain. You don't want to try to crank yourself into a certain position. You just want to feel what's happening in your body. Open as much as you can. We're expanding, we're breathing, and it should just feel good. It shouldn't feel hard. All right, so we're going to actually start standing position, and we're just going to be in a neutral stance. Okay, so we're going to externally rotate your shoulders, which means you're just going to bring your palms forward and your chest is open. But to do this, I don't want you to stick your chest out, or I don't want you to arch your back. All right, we're just standing naturally here. All right, now I want you to inhale and make your arms as long as possible. And remember from last time, you want to set the shoulders and you want to make sure that they're not coming up towards your ears and activating the neck muscles. Now from here, we're just going to do a little back bend. So I want you to bring your chin back and look up as you're in this position, and then you're going to come back to center. And we're going to exhale and bring the arms down. We're going to do that again. Okay, we're going to inhale. Okay, shoulders down, activate the core and as you lean back just a little bit, pull the chin back. Very good. All right, let's do that again. Inhale and reach up, shoulders down, and baby back bend here. Very good. Okay, arms are going to come down. Give me some shoulder circles, or shoulder rolls rather. And again, we're going to set the shoulders. Okay, from here, we're going to do chest expansion. So there's a couple of ways that we're going to do this. I want you to bring your arms out in front. All right, so you see that 90-degree angle with my arms and the rest of my body, right? So I want you to bring the shoulders down to start. Now, as you're opening, very important that you keep the arms right at shoulder level there, right? So the arms are going to stay at that level without going up or down. All right, so I want to try that again. So you're going to set the shoulders, you're going to open. This is harder than you would think, because we want to the idea is to go through your natural range, but we like to think that we should be able to get our arms all the way back, and that's not really the case. And then that changes the exercise altogether. So I want you to keep that in mind. So shoulders shouldn't be up, and we're not leaning forward or pulling our shin forward to get into that. I'm showing you the wrong way to do this, but keep going. And couple more cues here. So I want you to come back and hold. All right, so hold this stretch, hold this opening, and then I want you to shift the weight into your heels, and I want you to pull your chin back. See if you can go back a little bit farther. You're squeezing your shoulder blades together. You're feeling that nice opening through the chest and the shoulders and the armpits. Good, arms come down. All right, probably feeling a little bit warm by now, hopefully. All right, second chest expansion. We're gonna bring your elbows up. So now you see both of the 90-degree bends, right? Through the elbows and then through the shoulder here. Okay, so I want you to do the same thing. We're going to open and we're going to hold. We're going to shift the weight into our heels. I want you to look up slightly, pull your chin back. All right, doing this to get your elbows back, pulling your chin forward, that also defeats the purpose of the exercise. So we're here, we're opening, we're breathing, squeezing the shoulder blades together. I want you to think about your neck muscles. Are they activated? Are they not? Are your shoulders up? Good. Now from this position, I just want you to reach your fingertips a little bit higher, keep the elbows back, and then back to starting. Reach up and back to starting. You want to also make sure you're not arching your back here. Try to keep the core engaged. Good. And let's come back to the front, and then arms come down. Okay, so now we're going to work through the legs a little bit, open up through the hips. So we're going to come into a wide stance. And if you're using a chair, you can have a chair by you for support if you need something to hold on to. So the first thing we're going to do is you're going to put your hands on your hips. We're going to do a forward fold in this wide stance. You want your toes pointed forward. All right, you're going to kick your hips back, keep your back flat, keep drawing your shoulder blades together in the back. Okay, so you can stop at here. All right, try not to look up. I know I'm looking up, but trying to cue you. All right, if this feels good, you can keep going as long as you have a flat back. If that feels good, you can bring your hands to the floor. We're not going to stay here long, but obviously you're going to feel a hamstring stretch. Now from here, I want you to walk your hands over to the right, walk your hands over to the left, one more time over to the right, one more time over to the left. Now I want you to come through the center again, and we're going to shift into a staggered stance on the right. So yeah, straight legs to start, but then we're going to shift into a lunge. Okay, so we're going to hold this lunge. Now, if you need to hold on to something or you want to come up because it's a little bit too deep of a stretch, that's okay. All right, we're not going to be here much longer. You can hold on to a chair if you need to. So from here, I want you to straighten that front leg. You're going to feel that hamstring and calf stretch, and then you're coming back into that lunge. And again, open, sorry, straighten rather. We're coming into the lunge, and then one more time, straighten, nose goes towards the knee, back into that long lunge. I want you to straighten the legs as you walk your hands over to the other side. Okay, so now we're doing the same thing on the other side. You're going to come into that lunge position. Straighten the front leg, nose goes towards the knee. Lunge and straighten. One more time, lunge and straighten. All right, now we're going to walk our hands back towards the center of the mat. I want you to heel toe your feet together. Okay, we're going to put a deep bend in our knees, and then we're slowly rolling back up to standing. All right, we're going to open up through the hips a little bit more. So I want you to bring your hands to your hips, or your waist rather. We're going to take a step back with, let's start with our right leg coming back. So we're coming into a lunge position. All right, I want you to put your fingertips on the front of your hips or the hip bones, and I want you to make sure that they're both pointed in the same direction. So we're in a closed hip position here. All right, we're going to lunge forward. Okay, if you need to hold on to the chair next to you, please do. Now our right leg is back. I want you to reach your right arm up. Okay, watch that shoulder. Now we're going to lean back, look up slightly, feel that hip stretch intensify, and then we're going to come back to starting. We're going to do that again. Open. One more time. Good. Arm's going to come down. We're going to step to the front. We're going to step back with the left leg now. All right, hip bones are pointing forward. Shift forward into that lunge. Reach the left arm up. Inhale, look up. And back to starting. And again. One more time. Very good. Arm can come down. Go ahead and step forward. And we're going to come back to just a neutral position again. All right, last thing here. I want you to reach your right arm up. Palm can be forward. I want you to grab onto that wrist. Okay, we're going to pull up slightly, and then you're going to lean over to the side. So notice just my torso is leaning. I'm not shifting my hips. We're coming back to starting. Okay, try not to bring your chin forward. Weight stays in the heels. Again, we're going to lean over to the same side. Keep kind of gently pulling on that wrist to create a little bit of traction. One more time. Very good. Arms can come down. So where we should be feeling this is we want to be stretching out through the lats. Okay, a little bit in the hips, but mainly the lats. So inhale, let's reach up left, grab onto that wrist, gently pull up, watch the shoulder here, lean over to the side. Good. Very nice. One more. Very good. Arms come down. Again, let's do some shoulder rolls here. And last thing we're gonna do, we're just gonna work through the ankle joints. If you need a chair or hold on to a wall for support. Okay, we're going to lift your toes up off the floor, and then we're going up onto the toes and lifting the heels. So you're just gonna try to do this slowly. It's a little bit tougher as you're coming back. You don't want to fall over, obviously, but I want you to just see how much range you can get here. And notice as I'm coming back, if I don't lean back or kick my hips back, I'm not going that far. We don't have a natural range as we're lifting our feet up off the floor, but we still want to make sure that we have something there, right? So lift the heels and lift the toes. Trying not to rock, and we're trying not to bend the hips. Let's do one more. And rest. All right, we're going to finish with 3 deep breaths again. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit different variation from yesterday. So palms are going to be forward, arms are nice and long. Inhale and reach. Shoulders down. As you exhale, I want you to turn towards the right. So we're twisting through the spine again. Don't force it. Just go through your natural range. Let's go to the other side. And arms can come down. Let's do that again. Inhale, reach. Shoulders down. Twist towards the right. And through the center, twist towards the left. And back to center. Great. Arms down. And last one. Inhale, reach. Shoulders down and twist. And twist. And back to center. Arms down. And we are done for today. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.